Hey everybody, how the heck are ya? I'm Fastidious and welcome back to my channel. It's day 42 in the free-to-play series, and I think today's episode is going to prove as a pivotal moment in the series for how I'm going to move forward with the direction of the series and this account. So you're going to see more about that in just a second. And then also, I'll just give you one highlight. We're going to bring Skullcrown to 6 stars, 6 of them already in just 1 second. So stick with me, let's hop on in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Here we go, guys. Day 40, not 43, 42, and it's a really big day. We're making a big pivot, kind of a shift in the way I'm going to run this account, and starting all with here. Let's go to Advanced Quests. Got our next reward, a 5-star chicken. I made 4 5-star chickens today, almost nearly from scratch. I've been slowly working on them, but we're going to 6-star Skullcrown. Right now, we're going all in. Now, by all in, I kind of mean we're going to take the account to 11, if that makes sense. I've kind of been playing it a little too conservatively, I think. It's free to play. I got a little caught up in making the guides and showing you the optimal way to do everything that I haven't really pushed the gas at all. I think I really want to start doing that because part of this account is to show you guys, part of the series is to show you guys what you can accomplish when you're really conservative and all this stuff, and if you min-max everything to the fullest, but also how efficiently we can finish the game. How quick can we get Arbiter? I'm not going for any records here, but I also don't want to be any slouch. So what am I getting at? I just said I was going to 6-star Skullcrown, but also it falls perfectly in line. I'm going to take the screenshot so I can zoom in for you guys with this champ training event. So I woke up today and it just kind of clicked in me like, hey, let's push on the gas a bit more. I know I've been saving for Brogni. Everyone should. He's an amazing champion. I'm still confident we're going to be able to do it, but I don't want to just stop ignoring events, ignoring opportunities like this one right here to win an epic book, which we can use for our Skullcrown, and then a legendary book we can use for our Yoshi. Plus all these other treats along the way. I mean, it's time to push. I have good champions at this point. Are they amazing? Maybe not yet, but it's time to start building things. It's time to start progressing in content. If you've been keeping up with the daily progression log, we've kind of mellowed out for a bit. No crazy progress. Maybe another dungeon stage here and there, but I'm ready to start pushing. It's day 42. Actually, technically, I think the day changed over here. That's why I was kind of a little frantic. I've been working on all this campaign farming. Like you saw, how many points was it? Let me pull it back up. We've got 5,200 or something champ training points. I've been campaign farming all day to get the food ready. We're at 5,109. We have 5 days basically to do this, and in just more than half a day, we're over a third of the way to the legendary book. So that's going to happen. And yeah, I think it's time to just like push. You see, we're raising all the money back up. But enough talk, let's do Skullcrown. So I've already been testing her out, play testing her. First time I've ever really used Skullcrown. Definitely first time I've ever used her in the arena. Already testing her out as a 50 in the arena with kind of suboptimal gear, and she's working. But for sure we need that attack higher. We know all the good things that come with the 6-star, a little more tankiness, but really that attack, that base attack higher. So let's just do this. Another 6-star. What is this? I think we got our last 6-star on Saturday, so 2 6-stars in 4 or 5 days, something like that. It's pretty cool. Don't think I got any more books for her. Let's just throw a bunch of brews on her. I want to immediately have her arena viable. Normally, I'd probably just throw between 6 and 10. Let's throw something more like 12 to 18. Let's see if we can get her like level 40. There's 32. Okay, maybe it's going to have to be 24 or something. Yeah, it's going to be, let's get her just to level 40. I think that will make her, already the base stats will be higher than they were before. We can really show her off in the arena. Okay, cool, guys. So I just also want to drive home the point here. I'm excited, man. How many 6-stars? We have 6 6-stars. We're actually exactly at, look at that, exactly a 6-star a week. It's day 42. That's 6 weeks, 7 days a week. That's 6 weeks, and we got 6 6-stars. I think that's a really amazing rate. I think it was BGE, Bionic Gaming, a really cool channel with tons of free-to-play stuff. He always documents the fastest Arbiter runs ever, and that all of them average about a 6-star a week. This isn't going to be that run. We haven't had the luck it takes to be on those world record Arbiter run free-to-play pace, but it's still pretty cool. What was I showing in here? Why am I in Skullcrown's thing? I don't know, but let's look. Base attack, now it's up to over 1,100, so this is pretty good. You see, let's show her stats, actually. This is suboptimal, to say the least. Crit rate's at 80%. I'd like a minimum of 90%, and of course, once we get better and better here, this has to be 100%. Speed's okay, actually. She's going to be the slowest. Once this gets higher and higher and higher, we can check in the index in a second, but I'm pretty sure her base attack goes up closer to 1,300, like high 1,200s, I think. Yeah, we got a decent health pool to work with. Actually, defense is terrible. That's why we have the unkillable buff. But you see here, these are the stats we actually built ourselves. Speed, okay, like I said. Crit rate, suboptimal. Then crit damage, this is okay. I mean, for this level of attack, it's actually more than fine. I'd actually say something, we'd have to use the damage calculator for perfect efficiency on damage, but I'd say probably even 120 crit damage would probably be more in line with perfect efficiency, but we're taking all we can get. We did manage to pull off this Avenging set. I've leveled up the stuff. We started doing that yesterday. Leveled up the stuff because we have this artifact enhancement event. Yeah, I think things are looking pretty good. But yeah, I want to start showing off not just giving you guys tips, which of course I will never stop doing, giving you guys tips on how to, preserve your gems, preserve your energy, all the resources you need to gather ahead of events, ahead of fusions, things like this. But I also want to start, pushing the envelope a little bit here and stop coasting as much and just taking things as they come to me. I want to start, manifesting my own destiny. I want to grab the steering wheel and push a bit, So I think we're starting to do that here. I mean, that's a pretty fast pace. We're going to get another epic book within the next 2-3 days from that event, another legendary book. Yoshi, he's going to probably take the full, yeah, look at this. It's totally started over. You can tell, it's been a long day. Let's grab this. Is there a next in here for us? No. But yeah, just probably like 8 or 9 hours of campaign farming. I was campaign farming right up to the last second. My goal was to get it done before 8 p.m. my time when the game reset is. And then you can see how much work we've put in there. Look at that. Look how many pieces this is, man. So much. Yeah, I wanted to get her done to be able to do in the video before the day reset. And you see we beat it by just a minute or two there. But anyway, it's kind of, I guess today I want to just basically say I'm not revising my mission statement for the channel for this free-to-play series, but I am reinforcing kind of what I initially envisioned. I'm strengthening that original thesis statement I had in my head that, yeah, like the priorities I had when I wanted to set out to do this. All right, guys, now the giveaway question of the day. Those 2 giveaways, the contests are still going on. We have the Trunda account and the Valkyrie account, both great prizes. So as always, if you want to enroll today, answer the giveaway question I'm about to ask you and use the hashtag giveaway. So today's question, what is the longest you've ever played Raid in one sitting? In one straight go, a one-shot. What's the longest you ever played? In honor of me spending like 8 or 9 straight hours campaign farming today, let me know in the comments. Use the hashtag giveaway. So number 1, I want to guide any free-to-play players how to be as efficient as possible. Don't be like me. Don't be at 128 over 122. I had to claim, I think it was our 60-minute reward right before reset was happening. Like I said, this was down to the wire. That's the only reason over. How to be as efficient as possible. How to be as prepared as possible. How to practice patience and always wait for 2x's. We'll never stop doing that. But fusions aren't the only thing in the world. We still have over 1,200 gems. We've only used 3 gem refills today. Don't be afraid to push when you feel like you can. I want to do more challenging stuff. I want to push harder content. I really want to grow an arena. This is kind of how we have to start doing it, We're going to need books when we get opportunities. We can't just wait around for when book events line up with fusion events, all that good stuff. So here we are, decently high Silver 1. We're 73% of the way from Silver 1 to Silver 2. Let's do a refresh. And this is the team I've actually been running. Let's see if I have it on the defense. No, I'm keeping my same defense, but I'll show you here. Let's just pick one, even if we have to lose. Here's a probably winnable one. This is what I've been running with an alt position kind of going to Sachi or to Apothecary. So this team is still like really suboptimal because cold. I always say Cold Heart. Maybe I even have said that once. Skullcrown, Skullcrown, Skullcrown. I'm getting my great female voids mixed up. But she's really suboptimal. She's not fully leveled. Once she's at 60, she'll have much higher base attack. Actually, I keep talking about it. How about I actually go check what it is? I don't need to be theory crafting facts. Let's just look. What are we standing at? Oh boy. I was saying it's going to be about 1,300. It's 1,509, so she's going to just be flying up there. So we're going to be already about 3,000 attacks. It's going to make a huge difference. You want to know what? Just throw more brews out there. No, I'm not going to, because, I'm never going to sacrifice efficiency. She's basically going to be able to farm herself really fast once we just, get her about level 45, 50. All right, so how about let's get her 50, 45. Just get a touch more attack. So let's see what this brings us up to. So, we got an extra 31 attack. I'll take that. That should bring us to 45. Let's see what we get. Probably another 20 or something. 22. Cool. Slow and steady, but we're making progress day after day. And you guys are wondering why I'm not hopping into my daily login rewards. Day 43 is when you get 500 energy. So you know we're just going to keep on farming. Lines up really well with what we're trying to accomplish right now in this champ training event. But of course, I don't want to open it while I'm filming and then just have this sitting at a 628, being that inefficient as opposed to just 128. Okay, let's hop in the arena. Let's go to that battle we were looking at. Let's see what we can't do. So what am I working with here? Well, I have two options. Well, really three options. I'll talk you through. So Skullcrown as the lead is a no-brainer. You know, so it's 23% arena speed lead. Nothing on my team can beat that right now. Yoshi's going pretty good. We landed another book, I believe it was just yesterday, into his A3. Finally, this is taking so slow. 4 into the A1 and 4 into the A2, and the A3 is all we care about, and we've only gotten 2 there so far, but the next 2 will be cooldowns. But we actually have maxed out the debuff chance improvement. So now when there's no attack up, we have a 75% chance AoE to land the True Fear, and now 100% chance when the increased attack is up. And I'm pretty sure what's going on, I mentioned this in an earlier video, I'm pretty sure the increased accuracy is being applied and then he's doing this. So even though we're running him, that's what would seem like suboptimal accuracy. For this level arena with the 50% boost, we're looking at just over 120 accuracy actually. So I'm very rarely getting resisted. But these are the 2 musts that have to stay. And then here is where, for now, we're definitely keeping Kale. But it could vary. But the 3rd slot, there's really 3 choices here. We can go Apothecary for straight up speed boost. Similar turn meter fill to Sachi, but he also gets the increased speed, so that can help with our slower guys, Kale and Skullcrown. He's actually our fastest champion now. I just threw some extra glyphs on him, so he's at 214. Really not fast, but he's our fastest. Excuse me. You know, that's the trade-off when you put him in the set you want him in, which is Relentless, and he's killing it in Relentless. We did have to sacrifice some speed. We could also put in Sachi there because she gets a hit out on the other enemy, and she hits kind of hard single target. So in a fight like this, we could single out, you know, maybe Kale if we thought he'd be tricky, or we could single out Sinesha. I'm sure you guys have seen me do that. And then the 3rd option would be putting in War Maiden. However, I don't think we need the decreased defense right now with the double nuke. However, further down the line, the best version of this team might actually be once Skullcrown's up and running at her 1509, I think it was, attack, and we get better gear on her and she's really slapping, she'll probably suffice as our single nuker. Plus, we have her in Avenging, so she might get a counter attack or 2 before her turn actually comes up, really damaging the opponents. And then we're going to build her, I won't be able to show you from here, but those Masteries, Retribution, and whatever the next one is when an opponent gets a CC, crowd control debuff landed on them, she also can counterattack. So we're going to build her with all that nice stuff. So this could be sufficient once she's stronger, and then the 4th and final spot will go to some speed booster. So either this or this for now, but maybe further along the line, just dedicated speed booster where she's hiding. Oh, she's in the sparring pit right here, but if you squint, you can see High Katoon. Maybe build her with just straight up speed, nothing else, just a speed booster, and have her kind of be the speed up on the team. But for now, let's try this out. I think our best bet here is going to be running this team. I don't think we're going to need the extra damage Sachi would provide because we have the double nuke. I'm not so worried about this team, but we'll see. If we're fastest, we'll definitely, I think, be in a good spot. But I think not only the turn meter boost, but also the AoE increased speed, big version from Apothecary, will be kind of big. I'm doing what I always do, where I over-explain battles before they even happen. And watch me just get burned. Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's see. No increased attack, so we have 75% chance individual instances to land the True Fear on all these guys. Let's see what we get. So there you see, we got 75% of them. And look at that, we just held on. So we're probably going to get double nukes here, almost certainly. Because now we get the turn meter fill and the speed up. There's a Relentless proc. So they're on Kale to be safe. He's actually hitting harder than Skullcrown right now. But look at that, we got 2 of the weakens out. Now Kale should just come out and sweep. And yeah, well, the Sinesha held on for a minute. But you can see the team's slowly starting to work. And I think, I say this so often, knock on wood, I'm hoping bronze is a thing of our past. I'm hoping we're going to be more in mid-silver with the new team up and running. I mean, it's still obviously a work in progress. I think it's getting a little better each day, and I think Skullcrown's really going to be the game changer. Of course, she's not ascended yet. I need to get her fully booked out before I do that. I've explained that in other videos. You don't unlock her 4th passive, which takes 2 books until she's at level 4 of Ascension, and I don't care about that move, so I want to get her first 10 books done, and then we can worry about ascending and having that passive unlocked. But this makes our opportunity of having her books land in the A1 and the A2 much higher, and those are the moves I care about. Let's just run it back with the same comp here. They've got a really fast Apothecary, really fast Gorgrab. We could be tricky, but if Gorgrab goes first, if he's the fastest, then we're in a good spot because we'll put in the increased attack, and then we have a good chance to full turn meter boost. There we go. Okay, cool. So this seems like we're in a precarious situation. We do have whatchamacallit, Stagnite is such a beast. We got the AoE decreased defense, so if Zargala gets to go off, we're probably probably in a tricky spot, but also the decreased attack. However, I think if we CC her, nope, she got off, but she can't, so that devastate her A2. If that killed someone, then she would immediately do her A3, which is that big AoE triple hitter. Maybe would have wiped us. However, she couldn't kill Skullcrown because of that unkillable proc. Her passive's so amazing in the arena. Now let's speed up, and I think we might wipe them. So we only landed one weaken. I didn't see if there was resist there, but I think Kale should clean this up. So of course we got a weak hit on Zargula. She just held on. Now she's probably going to take out, if she gets a turn, she'll take out her Skullcrown and then do the AoE. But good thing Kale's at full health. Maybe he'll hold on. Nope, that was awful. Let's see if, yeah, okay. So that was, honestly, I'm going to run that one back. That was pretty unfortunate that not only did she not get CC'd by the True Fear, but she got weak hit by Kale. So only 35% chance of a weak hit. So pretty unlucky there. I'm not sure. It's a gamble as everything is in this game. But I think if we run it back, we'll be in a good spot. So same thing happens. Obviously, they didn't land on Apothecary, which is, I guess, nice. Let's see if we get some CC. So there's the AoE. Wow. So, such terrible luck. Man. Yeah, and we're toast. Okay, let's see if we can end on a win here. As you guys can see, I'm a bit frantic today, but just, I don't know, this is exciting stuff, and this is the most I've actually played the game. Put my head down and just click, played Raid hours and hours today. I mean, I've been really focused on the videos. 2 other videos came out earlier today. I'm kind of on a 2-video day pace to start this week because I have a lot of stuff on the kind of backloaded that's trickling out now. Where's the win here? Where's our win hiding? But yeah, it was a long day. It was a long day. So forgive me if you think I'm being too frantic. This is a tricky one, but I'll give it a shot. Let's just quickly, I want to see, I think probably, yeah, so I'm missing 15% debuff chance, and I think I've probably just been unlucky because we still have the, I guess it's only 60% chance because this only will go up to a 75% chance, so it will be nice once we get this, if she comes in and goes before Kale like she is doing, yeah, that she could play some weekends so his nukes hit even harder. But like I said, this is not the final version of the team, but it should be a better version than what we've been running. So there we go. Cool. So I'm glad that Skartosis got to go because he's a great champion. He got the AoE increased attack and the crit rate. But the increased attack means we have 100% chance to land these unless we get resisted. Looks like what just happened there? Were those resists? I didn't see any green resist things. That's very strange. Alright, let's hit some hits. Alright, so double weaken on the 2 nastiest champions. Let's see if we can get a wipe. Everyone but Skartosis weak hit, but he just got feared out. And there is a W. Sweet. Alright. Bit chaotic today, guys, but I think it's a perfect way to end. You can see, what we're going to do, this is how we're going to end, actually. Let's hop in the campaign, which we've basically made our second home for the day. And let's see if we can't just do one run to get down to 120 out of 122, so I finished this video in an efficient state, energy-wise, in the game. But yeah, so what's the kind of the theme of today? You know, I really want to just crank things up to 11. You know, been coasting a bit, been keeping super duper efficient. I'm gonna still be efficient. You know, it's not like I'm gonna just be spending my gems willy-nilly and things like this. But I don't know why I'm looking at the screen like there's any chance we're gonna lose this. There we go. Let's just run one more back while I'm talking. But yeah, I just want to push harder in events. You saw me pushing that champ training tournament a couple days ago. It wrapped up yesterday, so you can see my head space has already been changing. I've been thinking about it, but now I just feel like let's go all in. We have good enough champions. I really do. And I'm confident I'm going to get Brogni. I kept saying 1,200 gems to be safe, but honestly, now that Skullcrown's done, I don't feel like we need to focus our 2 probably next 2 champions to bring to 6 stars, which would be our 2 clan boss specialty champs, Frozen Banshee and Coffin Smasher. For sure, Frozen Banshee eventually will get brought to 6 stars. I'm on the fence about Coffin Smasher if he even needs to be, because I think eventually, hopefully, he'll get replaced. But I think for now, the focus as I build up more and more food, you'll see I just plowed through my supply, but you know, start making the chickens I need for the Brogni. So you know, the 16 4-star food champions for the epic fusion champions we're gonna get, and then I think it's the 48. If you haven't seen, I'll card up to my guide. The 48. I'm just gonna make a note for myself to make sure I card the 48 3-star chickens we need for the 16 rare fusion champions. So yeah, we need the 16 4-stars for the 4 fusion epics, and this 48 3 each. Yeah, exactly, 3 each for the 16 fusion rares. So that's what I'm gonna be focusing on for the rest of this champ training tournament. And then once that's done, then I'll start focusing on Frozen Banshee. But I'm confident we will pull off Brogni while kind of refocusing the account to really grind away and start racing a bit to the finish line. You know, I'm sick of being gated behind this Great Hall mission. The only way we're going to do better is to like work on our arena champions more and more and start farming dragon a lot more. You'll see we're not even halfway there. I need 400 medals to bring one of these two. It's either going to be force accuracy or magic accuracy up. And yeah, I'm ready to just keep chugging along, you know. I would have expected, if it wasn't for the arena mess, we'd be somewhere around here in between the second reward and the third big reward in the Arbiter missions. And yeah, guys, tell me if you're excited about this. I'm really excited. I'm committing to just pushing a lot harder, you know, slamming our foot down on the gas. Anyway, I did a lot of talking, and I don't know how much time I'll find out when I'm editing. But thank you so much if you stuck with me to the end. I'm Fastidious, and as always, if you liked this video, if you like me, if you enjoy my content, please consider liking and subscribing. It means so much. You guys have been doing it in force lately, and it's so appreciated. But thank you. It's free to play. It's free to click. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.